Hello, welcome to this new video. My name is Martina Vincenzi and I am the founder of the VIP Flight Attendant Academy Private Jet Coach. On today's video, we are going to talk about jet stocking. And by jet stocking, I mean a jet that has been delivered by the manufacturer for the very first time. So a brand new jet that reaches its new home, let's say, but it's completely empty inside. So when this is the case, the manufacturer is meant to deliver a jet that works, obviously, but they are not really, how can I say, unless they are requested to do so, they do not really provide any service stock, let's call it this way. So the jet comes all the way to its new house without a single plate, for example. There is absolutely nothing inside, and normally this becomes like a team effort to provide all the stock that this jet requires. And what do I mean by stock? Plates, glasses, cutlery, pillows, blankets, bed sheets, duvets, and any possible thing that you can think of that you have in your kitchen or in your bedroom. Because a jet should be the, let's say, the amplification of your house or the office, or sometimes even the yacht of the owner. So if you are assigned with such a task, what does it mean? What do you have to do? Well, first of all, it's a very demanding task to provide all the required and necessary equipment that a jet needs. It's something that can take up to a month. So it's a pretty big and long task to accomplish. Nevertheless, you have to think like, what do you need for your kitchen? For example, let's say we're just talking about the galley right now. So you have to think of every single item you possibly need in your kitchen. So you need plates, you need glasses, you need cutlery, you need all those items, for food preparation. So you need chopping board, you need chopping knife, you need a scissor, you need a bottle opener, you need all the sets for special and fancy food, like for example, you need a shaver for truffle, you need a caviar set for caviar, you need a sushi set, you need maybe a cheese board with cheese knife, you need, of course, cup, mugs, teapots, espresso cups, and whatever it is in between. Something that is really important that I came across with, this is a very fun task, let me tell you, but as I said, it is really demanding and it can be difficult and frustrating sometimes. So when the jet comes from the manufacturer, as I say, it is completely and absolutely empty, okay? There is nothing. You have the cupboard, you have the drawer, but there is nothing inside, okay? So if I have to place my cutlery, the best thing to do would be to provide my drawer with those inserts that you can put inside, divided into spaces for my cutlery. However, you must be noise conscious, because if you are on a private jet, you really have to be careful that the things do not make the items do not make any noise when they move. So for example, when you're taxiing or when they move during takeoff, so the direction of the aircraft is climbing, or the other way around when you are descending. So the best thing to do is to get inserts exactly of the shape of the cutlery, okay? So the shape of a knife, the shape of a spoon, the shape of a fork, etc., etc. According to my experience, the best way to get those items is actually to ask to the manufacturer. But be extremely very specific. Take the measurements of the inside of the drawer so they know how big they have to produce this insert, and also choose your cutlery first and measure the cutlery, because it can be absolutely frustrating when you finally receive the insert for the drawer, but then the hole for the knife is not big enough for your knife and the knife doesn't fit. So that could be absolutely crazy. Normally with this insert, you can basically pile the cutlery one on top of the other, and this because the shape, the hole where you actually put them inside is exactly at the measure of the fitting of the cutlery itself, it will not move and it will not make any noise. So that's the best way. Same thing you also need for the crockery, so for the plates, and you have different dimension of plates, right? You have main course plates, you have bread dish, you have soups, soup dish, you have starters, different shapes, and so on and so forth. So as you can see, you have quite a lot of research to do. Something that is also very important and that you can ask to the manufacturer to produce for you is the glass rank. The glass rank is basically a fitting that you put inside the glass compartment, so where you actually put your flute, your tumblers, and all the glasses that you need. That it's normally made in hard plastic, and it's basically you slide the glass inside, and in a specific, like perfectly cut shape, okay, for the glass to stand and be secured. And that's the best place where you can possibly put your glasses. So my glasses, even if they are clean or not clean, they always go back into the glass rank. I just normally I just make sure that if the glass has been used before, I just get rid of the liquid, and then I put a piece of kitchen paper inside, and then I put back in the glass rank. So I know by looking that if there is a kitchen paper inside a glass, that glass needs to be clean, and I cannot use it unless I've cleaned it before. It is very much fun, and it is, as I said, a pretty demanding activity. So the best thing that you can do is just to make researches, contacting the manufacturer to see if they can help you with something, and be absolutely extremely precise with the measurements, okay? Measure everything. Measure the inside of every compartment where you want to put. Even, for example, the drawer where you want to put your plates, you have to measure the plates to see if they actually fit and how many you can fit inside. Then you need to measure, also considering the space occupied by the insert, because the plates shouldn't move when they are inside the drawer, shouldn't make any noise. So as you can see, you really have to think about a lot of things, and this is just for the cutlery, glassware and cutlery. But then when it comes to the rest of the items, well, this is pretty easy. You just go for a big shop into the supermarket and you get whatever you can possibly think about. You know, you can get the straws, you can get toothpicks, you can get sugar, tea, coffee pods, cling film, aluminium foil, aluminium containers, and every possible thing that you normally have in your kitchen. You think the same for your jet. So salt, pepper, olive oil, vinegar, any type of condiments that you know is gonna be used. Alcohol, so wine and spirits, and crackers, bread, whatever type of food. In particular, food, non-perishable food, so that type of food items that do not fear the temperature or the humidity. Once you are done with the galley, you can then start with the cabin and think about how you want to decorate the cabin. Normally, it's the best thing to do is to ask the preference of the owner, if applicable, or speak with someone regarding you know, what is the mainstream color that you want to be used in the cabin, and then go for shopping. So you need blankets, you need decorative cushions for the seats. Maybe you want to think about tablecloth and napkins as well. Also the Molton, I highly recommend to use the Molton. The Molton is that anti-slippery fabric that you put underneath the tablecloth. So it will, it goes basically on top of the table, and then on top of the Molton you place the tablecloth. This is in order to protect the table itself and to prevent the tablecloth to slide around, that it could be quite annoying. And then the napkins, so everything you possibly need in terms of linen for the table, and then the bed sheets and everything that you possibly need for your bed. So you need pillows, different shape, different size of pillows. You know, a very fluffy and inviting bed should have a lot of pillows normally. On a private jet, my rule is 2/3 pillows per person, but nevertheless, I've seen, you know, private jets with arranged beds with a lot of pillows. So this is really, it can be different from person to person. So you need then the duvet, you need the duvet cover, you need the mattress itself, and you need the linen also, the bed sheet that goes on top of the mattress. In this case, try to keep it simple, okay? The duvet is probably the best solution rather than bed sheet and then bed cover on top. Also, I find it more hygienic because every time that is going to be used, you just wash the duvet cover, and then maybe once a month you wash the duvet itself. Unless you know something happened that you need to wash it before. So think about absolutely everything you have in your house and try to be practical, okay? A jet is it can be a very difficult work place, because if the jet is not user friendly, then you really struggle. And unfortunately, sometimes the jets are not built with a lot of consideration for the flight attendant using them. So try just to make your life as easier as possible by doing things, you know, just with common sense and trying to make it as easy as possible. Regarding the beds, there are organizations that are dedicated only for jet beds. So they provide you with mattresses or mattresses solutions that are very clever and very much user friendly. They provide you with absolutely everything like pillows and duvets cover and so on and so forth, and they are very good in quality and very good looking. The good thing, so it is a hard task, it is a long task, because as I said, it can take easy up to a month to set up a new jet, a brand new jet from scratch. But if you have the chance to do that, do not be scared of the size of this big task, because you have the chance to make it the way you like, to organize the galley in the way you think is comfortable, in the way you think is practical. So that's a very great opportunity for you to build up your jet in the way you like, and do all of this shopping. I have to admit, is absolutely a lot of fun. So I hope I can I give you some ideas. If you need any help in setting up your jet, please let me know. I would be happy to provide you some suggestions, or to tell you where to go or who to ask to. Involve, okay, as many people as you can. Involve your flight attendant manager, involve the manufacturer, involve even the pilots. Because this is, as I said, a big thing, and normally these things you just buy them once, pretty much. So it's not like the type of shopping that you do very often, and therefore you try to do it right at the first attempt, at the first shot. So, well, that's all for today. If you want to have any other information, or if you have any other questions about flight attendant life, private jets, and the corporate aviation industry, please feel free to reach out to me. That's all for today. So, ciao for now and baci baci.